Juris Doctor class with the highest grade point average after completion of 5 semesters at UC Hastings. This year's valedictorian is Aviva Galpin. Among her academic accomplishments, Aviva received the Best Brief Award for Moot Court and a remarkable 12 Cowie and Whitkin Awards for academic excellence. However, her passion and commitment go well beyond academics. Prior to coming to Hastings, Aviva worked at a think tank in Boston, where she focused on reproductive justice and prison abolition. While at Hastings, she worked at Justice Now, an organization devoted to advocating alongside women in prison. And at Sullivan and Cromwell, she worked on juvenile sentencing issues. This spring, she was an extern at Phillips Black, a nonprofit firm that represents clients who have been sentenced to death or juvenile life without parole. After graduation, Aviva will be moving to that other coast to work for the Honorable Raymond E. Reyes Jr. in the Eastern District of New York. Please welcome to the podium, Aviva Galpin.
Good afternoon, everyone. First, I want to challenge the ranking system that produces valedictorians. I'm standing up here because law school rewards white Western modes of thinking and proficiency in standard English, the only language exam fluent. I'm standing up here because I do not bear the stress of working or caretaking alongside that of being a law student. I'm standing up here because this school felt safe for me in a way that it may not have for many of my transgender classmates of color, and undocumented classmates. I am also standing here because of the support and education I received from Hastings students, faculty, and staff, to whom I am indebted. Thank you all. The law is powerful, and we have a responsibility to recognize that power, to hold it with care. The law has been a vehicle for exclusion and subjugation. Because of the law, people who should be here with us today, celebrating our accomplishments, are not here, because they've been incarcerated, perhaps, or deported. Because of the law, we are here on occupied indigenous territory, on Ohlone land, the land of the Yolandi tribe. As we observe this joyful moment, let us honor this land, and let us lift up and bring into this space all those people who should be here with us today. My first summer in law school, I worked alongside people in prison who became dear friends and taught me much about the law. Though they do not have law degrees, they embody what lawyering can be at its best: empathetic, principled, and devoutly concerned with other people's well-being. I asked some of them what wisdom they would share with a class of budding lawyers. My friend Lynn Noyes said, "I would let your class know that they have the power to defend a human being that loves, feels, laughs, cries, and has family just like them. We made a mistake, but that mistake doesn't define who we are. We are capable of change. The choice was likely dipped in regret, out of impulsive desperation, a broken heart. An attorney can make or break an already broken person's life. For some of us, it's the first time anyone's ever listened to us or believed in us. Your future comes with a great responsibility. Use it for the greater good and with hope and love." transformations he has seen in his 2 decades behind bars, and the role of lawyers in occasioning this change. He said, "I have been witness to a breakthrough within the legal environment. There is a glimmer of hope now, a door slightly cracked. This is in part because of fearless advocates and attorneys who believe we can be their neighbors, and in so doing, see a glimpse of our humanity." Ray urges us always to remember that, as attorneys, we will possess a rare and sacred opportunity to advance needed institutional change. This is true whether or not we pursue careers in criminal law, or even as litigators. May we all find the courage and fortitude to put our ideals into practice so that we never lose sight of the promise of justice. The law is powerful, but though I know we are all extremely proud to have reached this point, I submit that our real power does not come from our degrees, but from our compassion. Our power comes from how we decide to engage the law. Our power comes from our ability to listen, our choice to listen to those most often spoken over, and our sincere respect for what they have to say. From our recognition that often lawyers aren't the ones who know best. Our power comes from our resolve to change the hierarchies that will treat us better when we walk out of here with law degrees. To change the systems responsible for the kind of deprivation that we saw every day walking through the Tenderloin to get to class. Our power comes from our commitment to honoring our debts to the communities with whom we've shared our academic home, and to the communities that have been banished from our sight. It is a privilege to belong to a community that has already demonstrated remarkable empathy and a fierce commitment to justice. A community that promises to be part of the solution to so many intractable problems. I am proud to belong to the UC Hastings class of 2018, and I am eager to see your brilliance and dedication come to life in new ways. Thank you all, and congratulations.